Blessings, everyone. This is Keleena. You're going to hear welcome to September twice. I did record a video outside on Gaia on September 6th, and a lot of it didn't work so well. So this video is going to have some of the stuff that is from outside and some from what I'm saying right now. So please excuse the audio didn't work very well. We were in a very high frequency place when I was recording it, and you're going to see the amount of light my body is holding, which was absolutely amazing because my son was in the background and he looked completely solid, or he came into the video and looked completely solid, but I was just this white being of light. So and he was just like shocked. But anyways, a lot of it didn't come through in the audio very well, so I'm doing it this way as well. I'm going to put those other pieces and I'm going to put the clips in that did come out. So for September, because I tried to do it before the first eclipse, which was yesterday. I recorded it on the 6th, but then the eclipse was yesterday, and our internet was so bad here in the hotel. They've got me in the meeting room right now because the internet in my room doesn't work. They had me in the boardroom yesterday for my online teaching courses, and that was in and out. It's just been it's been feeling like Mercury retrograde for me, and it's not. So I wanted to just share really quick. I've already gone through the eclipses experience, and that started for me end of July and through August, and by the 2nd of September it was like complete what I needed to go through. And everyone's going to be going through something, so I want to explain what happened for me. Like, it was like this emerging of all the things within me that I don't need to hold on to anymore. It was this emerging of seeing the things that are connected to the kind of third dimensional reality that I do not want to be a part of. And even though I don't participate in that, it still was connected in some way. And this stuff was coming up in the spirit, my spirit within me kept going, no, push away from that, step away from that. This is not for you. This is not for you. And even though I keep telling people this is not for me, I don't want to be part of this, it's not for me, they kept trying to pressure it on me or push it on me. And my body keeps saying, and my guides keep saying no. So it all came up into like a volcano eruption. Not an angry thing, it just, when the energy flowed through my body to release it. And it was days of just sitting in silence, days of just moving my body, days of just being on the earth, because things were just bubbling up to come to the surface. I did not have like the emotional, I didn't have crying and anything like that, but some of you will. For me, it was just the feeling of, how do I put this? They're saying allowing myself to be in charge, and don't be pushed by others on others what they believe is right for you. And because it's taken you out of let's put it this way. Do you want to be part of dystopia, or do you want to be a part of what feels like epiphany, what feels like ecstatic, what feels like otherworldly? Because my choice is, as a multidimensional being on this earth as a walk-in, my choice is the otherworldly. I walk through worlds all the time, all day long, and I walk through the realms. My vision is multidimensional. I see what I need to see at all given times. And you're going to see in the video part that was recorded outside, you're going to see how light, how much light from the crystalline process is just glowing off of me. But also there's this unicorn that comes right in front of me. I was like, why is there an eye on my on my wrist. But when I actually, after I looked at it again, it's like the head of a unicorn is right in front of me looking in, and it looks like my unicorn that I've seen since a little girl in the closet, the white one. But there's the two eyes, there's an eye on my wrist, and then there's the other eye is like to the side, and you're gonna just be like, what? My hair even changes color outside. It goes the rose ray, and then it goes to a deep, like there's a purple in it at times, and violet. It's the different colors of the hue of the spectrum of the ruby rose ray that I am, and then the gold, and it's absolutely amazing that it just showed up in the video. I was just like, what is happening there? Even my son was like, what's happening in your hair? So anyways, there's a lot going on, and from that, and from me having to see that reality, you know, there was a lot of elementals there. I was outside, I can see the elementals. They were all over the place, the fairies, the gnomes, there were dragons around. There was the unicorn that showed up in the video. I actually have it on the photo because I took a screenshot of that. But it's showing you which world do you want to be part of, because all worlds are real. In Earth, you have your choice. So everyone right now is actually going through the shifting and changing out of, you know, the world that they've been programmed to be in. So where do you want to be? What do you choose for yourself? And that's what I'm really feeling. Now, I know for myself, I've received, with this eclipse, I've received upgrades, and I had heard, there was a little interview that I was listening to this morning. Who was it? This man named Steve Judd was being interviewed by someone. I listened to like 15 minutes of it. I just see this thing, and I pop in the middle of them. And it went right to the spot I needed to hear. He's an astrologer, not someone that I listened to. But he had actually, at that point when it opened up, they talked about those that were born during my time, which is certain time in the 60s. I was on the last year of the Pluto-Uranus conjunction that opposes Saturn and Chiron. And he says in there how all of us that are of that conjunction are receiving upgrades right now. And so I woke up this morning just like zapped and feeling just the current of everything going through me. I feel like I was sizzling, I was vibrating. I also felt like I was having to learn to walk again, which I've had that probably 5-6 times since I've walked into this body. And every time I have that, it's been some kind of upgrade. So anyways, this morning I was walking like when a toddler starts to walk where they pick up with their knees first. I was like going slow. I'm like, oh, it's one of those days. I didn't think I was going to have one of those again. But anyways, that's what was happening. And so know that everyone is shifting in the process. We are all still shifting. But the eclipse is, I do talk about it in the other parts. It is bringing up, they're saying staled emotions. So emotions that you've tried to like stop or push aside so that you don't have to feel them, or staled or stalled emotions. It's like almost like a force, like you need to feel it because it's going to come up. So some of you are going to intensely be going through some things this month, and maybe down the road during this month, because the eclipse is connected to months ahead. I know there's those that don't believe in it, but I bear witness to what happens. I feel everything in my body, everything. Even when there's a planetary lineup happening, I start to feel it, and I don't even know what's happening because I'm not an astrologer. Then I check in with the astrology friends, and they're like, oh, there's this going on, and that's probably exactly what you're feeling. And I'm like, okay. So as above, so below, we are all in everything. The more you open up to your multidimensionality and who you are, it's amazing what you're going to feel. The other thing that I want to mention is I've been getting personal texts, personal messages, and emails from people about the comet coming. I've said for years since I've been recording videos that asteroids and comets bring change. They bring light codes. Now, as most of you know that listen to me, my work here is to restore the divine blueprint through the DNA at the cell level for humanity through bringing through the golden light codes. That's what I do. I also work on Gaia as a grid worker, doing that as well, to restore the original blueprint to its organic nature. So, and I use the golden light codes. I am of the ruby and gold ray, this ruby rose gold ray, because with the Magdalene, and the gold has a very significant meaning for me that these ladies I met in New Zealand in 2013 or 14 explained some things to me about myself that I saved. But anyways, I just want you to know that Magenta Pixie, everyone has been sending me this update that Magenta Pixie has put a video out there about the comet coming named Keleena. And the way she spells it is how you spell my name in light language, Kalina, which is Keleena, which is her of natural light, the purifier. I'm also known as the purifier by my guides on the other side. That came through in 2018 in the hypnosis I had with Abba Weinman, which is also on YouTube. So the synchronicities with what I do on the earth and this comet coming kind of floored me after I listened to it, because people were like, you got to listen to it. And so I did, and I'm like, whoa, this Keleena comet is coming as a purifier and bringing light codes. And I'm just like, this is exactly what I do. This is strange. This is really strange. And I actually talked about my light language name with my friend Paul way back in 2018. We were discussing Kalina, which is exactly how she has it written. So I'm like, what is going on here? So go and listen to Magenta's video. I don't follow her, but the last couple videos have exactly lined up with things that I have been doing, and I've just been shocked because I'm like, what is going on? And yeah, so I'm just putting that out there for you to take a look and listen to that. Of course, finish this one first so you get the light codes you need, and you get to see me in my light as the light being I am, and showing you the crystalline process, which is the Christ process, which is what all of you are and what you're going through. This is the ascension process. So for any of you that are new here, my name is Keleena. I am an ascension way shower. I am a multidimensional quantum energy healer, and I actually teach you how to heal yourself. That is what a way shower is. I teach you how to heal yourself so that you can move on with your life here on the planet and go through your ascension process in such a beautiful way where you don't have to keep looking outside yourself to find the answers. I teach you everything every step of the way. So that's a little part of my job here, but it's also a big role. And there's others on the planet that do teach that as well. But we want to make sure that we teach you how to do it yourself so that you don't have to keep running back to others. It's the Magdalene way, and that's an aspect of myself as well. I have a lot of aspects like that. Everybody does. You do. So it does not come from ego. It just comes from the truth of who we are and who we've been, and who we've stepped back onto the earth to be in this lifetime to lead the people. Also, my Magdalene cards are finally out. There's a post on the YouTube here. So you can find them now, finally, 5.5 years in the making. I am so excited. so excited. I'm going to do a live YouTube with everyone who has bought them and show you how to use them. And we're going to go over, because they're very deep words. When I downloaded them, when she gave them to me, and I was looking at them, I was like, what does this say? What does this mean? It's so deep that it activates you to remember. It activates codes in you. It activates you to come into alignment with the truth and the laws of the universe, but also the laws of nature. So they're amazing. They're nothing that I would have written myself. They're totally channeled because I don't speak like that. It's very archaic. And I hope that you love them. They're flying off the shelves right now. Absolutely flying off the shelves. People have been waiting for them for this long. And I've been waiting for them this long. So they're out there. There's a post. I'll try to put the link below. But I also had a friend that commissioned this artwork for me. That is me as Mary Magdalene as well. But the rest in the background, I'll put that together. And my beautiful sister Claire helped with the editing. And then the photo that's on the inside was taken. It's by the photo of me on the bottom where I was in as my Magdalene aspect. And yes, that is true. That's none of this is AI. Sophia, she took that photo. Their contacts are there as well. So there's a lot going on. The other thing I want to tell you with this is like everything we've been planting the seeds for that we've been doing in creation is coming to fruition. So please don't give up. These, to me, this all happened. They came into the place where they needed to be on Lionsgate, but they weren't released until just now, this September, like when everything that was emerging in me to release so that I can like allow things to flow again. That's when they flowed. That's when they opened up, and that's when they became available for the public. And I'm so excited. So please know that it's happening for you too. What you've planted the seeds for, and what you've had the patience for, and what you've been watering, it's coming. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here, and I'm going to start inserting some of the rest of the video from when I was out in nature. So I wish you many blessings. I hope you like the rest of the video.
Koturnia ramana anakia naskuta ersht yama ora nahama aki nea suantana mianaka no iru una mau mai. Many blessings, everyone. Welcome to September 2025. We have before us a month of massive change at a level that hasn't taken place before. I'm going to insert into this video some information that was given to me about this month in a way that is actually very quite funny. Going through a grocery store, I asked Spirit for a little bit of sign of what these eclipses are going to bring. And they jokingly gave me a chocolate bar as I was walking by and looked over that said, there's going to be a lot of emotional, I'm going to say baggage, or you can call it whatever you want, but a lot of emotions that are going to come up with tomorrow's full moon. I am actually recording this now, the 6th. I have been traveling, so the August video never got uploaded. I am still continuing grid work. My grid work is connected to the comet that is coming. I've been doing this grid work since I've been in Hawaii, and it is very much connected to the changes that are coming with the comet. While I was in Hawaii, I want to talk about this because we're going to cover the comet a little here. In Hawaii, those of you that are on my Patreon and listened to the videos or saw the post about all of the bird images I was seeing in the clouds from, what was that? It was June, July, part of August. I'm still seeing them. I'm looking at the clouds right now. I get the images in the sky. I saw one of an eagle that was landing and it had its claws out and its wings up and its head looking down. I have all of these. I've shared them, I believe, in my Patreon, which, anyways, let's do this comet because the very interesting thing about this comet is, I have said for years, I have always said that comets and asteroids bring light codes. I have said that every single time since I started talking on videos in 2015, I think it was. So 10 years I've been telling everyone that. They bring light codes to help restore, to help activate, to help initiate change, for whatever they need to do for humanity on assisting Earth. And there's such a synchronization with this one, because I am a ruby, rose, and gold ray. And also my job on the planet is to help to restore the original blueprint, original golden, we call it the codes of light, golden light code. The storing the original DNA in humanity, but also in the earth. We're bringing it back to what it once was, and this is what's helping to create and bring back the golden age. And I talk about the golden age all the time. We are in that beginning of the golden age. The doors are open, and it's time for you and your creation to step through those doors of opportunity to create something new for yourself, to create what you wish to see upon the planet, the changes that you've been waiting for. It's all within you and outside of you. You're the creators. You are the creator. So stepping into that what you are looking for and creating it yourself is where we're at right now in this process. The comet is bringing poets light as usual, and when I first tuned into this comet back when I was in Hawaii, I tuned in and I said, that is a soul. Like, that is a soul. When I tuned in, I actually got that it's a soul. And remember, we are the stars when we come into this physical form. And we're amazing. Our brilliance is to shine through these physical bodies. And like right now, I'm looking at myself. There's no sun out, but the light that's coming out of me right now is just crazy. I'm sitting here in a place that I have done a lot of grid work over the years, and I've come back here, and as soon as I got out of the car, I heard back, welcome back, dear one. And the trees were talking to me and welcoming me. And those of you that talk to the trees and the grass and the forest and our brothers and sisters of the forest, you know exactly what I mean. They're here to welcome us. And they are also connected to the comets, the energies, the asteroids, the information that comes through. It is a comet of awakening at another level. Remember how I always say, my job here on the planet is to help to restore. As a master activator of the languages of light, as a walk-in, I walked in to do this. And again, my ray is ruby, rose, and gold. And then I have the blue laser, the blue ray as well. Just push people in being able to speak their sacred voice and utilize their harmonic voice in balance. So this comet that's coming in is bringing these codes for a deeper awakening for those already awake, but for those that haven't awakened yet, there's going to be more coming. It's also going to create what they're saying. They're saying it's going to create a disruption in those that are not awake yet. So please don't see it as something bad. See it as something that's very good. I'm also getting the essence of the Christed energy at the next level. I'm also getting the energy of Mary Magdalene. And once again, her energy is just everywhere right now, and it's really big. So it's interesting because this comet, I started getting people sending me messages, texts, and stuff about this comet being, I think it's Magenta Pixie. She did a video on this, and she's calling this comet Keleena. And it's very interesting because everything she says that this comet is bringing is exactly what I do on the earth. As a star, a brilliant star upon the planet. And as I'm talking about, there I go, I'm turning into light. Look at that. Look, you can see through me. You can see the woods behind me. This is not AI. This is who I am. I am light. I am a light being. And all of you are as well. And the more that you step into and receive the codes of light to move into your highest trajectory, you will become this way as well. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. As above, so below. It is what we all are. We are transcendental. So the comet is also bringing forth, first of all, the eclipse is bringing forth this big emotional release on these new changes for everyone But it's moving in what the comet is moving us more into, and I've talked about this on my platform, the private platform, where I teach. It's the guides, Serapis Bay, Archangel Gabriel, the other archangels I work with, Chamuel, Ariel's with me here in the forest. The others that I work with, they've talked about the transfiguration that is going on with the human form, a multidimensional being. That's why you see me in photos. I disappear in photos. I will become the woods. I will become the energy that I am channeling or utilizing to help you to heal, to help you to awaken to the next level. I am not reptilian like some of the crazy people out there saying. That's just where they are in their process. They just don't understand the process, and they're not willing to actually tune in to understand that a channel is one who is connected to the quantum field, and we bring in information all the time. We don't need to be a scientist to bring in information. We bring information in and we speak it. And it comes in as codes of light. I've explained this many times. I receive codes of light, I see the codes, and then it comes through. I can speak the codes of light, and some of it transforms into English, but not a lot. So the more that you're waking up, the more you are becoming your multidimensional self. I am hoping that my book gets finished soon so that you can understand this process that you're all going through, because you're going to do the same things that I do, where you're going to become the light. You're also going to be able to tap into the other aspects of yourself and your multidimensionality and utilize them in the highest good on the planet for what you're here for. Okay, so September's excuse me, I'm talking. September's eclipses are moving you into release more of your old identities. I talk about this all the time. It still continues, but this time it's going to be really, really deep emotions for the first one, because that's the full moon, which is tomorrow. It's a full blood moon. And for those that are farmers, the corn, for it's time to start harvesting. So the other thing with the comet, when I've been tuning into it, is because of its connection to the ruby, the rose, and the gold. I really have been diving into the red star Keleena, which is also referred to as the purifier. So if there's any indigenous that are out there listening to this, my gosh, I would love to know, all your story. Because when I had my first hypnosis with Alba Weinman in 2018, the information that came through was that I am known on the other side as the purifier. I come to the earth to help people to purify. So the codes of light, those golden codes of light, are help to restore your DNA, your blueprint, to help you to restore your DNA to that golden form, the golden alchemization that is within you and outside of you, in a higher level of light and a higher quotient of the ability of all that you are in this place. Please tune into that which is truly you, and know that you have the complete ability to be anything that you wish to be. We wish for you to know that in this transformational process that you are all going through, and in this month, that you will be releasing some of the deepest, darkest fears that you have ever held in any lifetime. We want you to know that many of you that are releasing these are releasing from different timelines. You are all living different timelines at different times, different civilizations, different lifetimes. We want you to know that not everyone is on an Atlantean, an Avalon, the Christ time. Everyone is doing what they need to do on that specific timeline for themselves, for their soul's evolution. All of you are tapping into wherever your deepest fears, wherever your deepest, darkest, transcendental parts or abilities that have played out in roles that have caused any kind of emotional trauma within yourself. They are coming up to be released with these eclipses. We want you to know that though the eclipses that are predicted to last 6 months, we wish you to know that eclipses can last actually longer or shorter than that, depending on your role and how you actually translate everything that is going to be emerging within you. Release from, we wish you to know that the mass the angels, the new guardians of Earth, which we call the Watchers, which Keleena is one of them. She is a watcher with a friend of hers from New Zealand. They are watchers of the new Earth, and they are guardians. That is what the Watcher is. They are not the Watchers that are taken from the, what do we refer to them? On your earth as bad or dark energies. We are going to say this now because we'd like to get this cleared away. She is a watcher and a guardian of the new earth, the crystalline new earth of the highest purification. Please understand this before you go out spouting things that are untrue. What we wish for you to know is that all that is within you is a reflection of your divinity and a reflection of that which you have not aligned in your divinity. Therefore, your own polarization, your own duality, and your self-service. We wish for you to know that what is happening this month at higher alchemical levels are going to affect your electrical system, your nervous system. You may feel agitated or anxiety at many times. So please do the things that are conduit, this human soul, this human in this vessel, the soul that does not cause disruption, but causes you to change yourself in to move into higher trajectory. What she is going to discuss to bring to you as all of this is occurring for you in this space and time. The relevance of the information that we give you is what you utilize it for. It is up to you and how you take the information. Please know that everyone, again, as our conduit says, is always in a different space and place in their process. Some of you will have deep, deep emotions coming to the surface, and others will not because they may have done more work or they're not that awake yet. But please understand that the codes of light that are being brought are to assist you and to assist Earth as it's moving into its highest trajectory on its highest form of being. Please know who you are and remember you are the truth in life. As usual, that happens, everyone, when the channeling just starts. It just happens, and things come in. So let's go into the codes. Some of the things that you can do for those of you where this is affecting your nervous system, everything that's going on. Get into salt water, take a salt bath if you can. Utilize things that comfort you, like nature. I'm sitting in nature right now. Nature is very comforting. I've got my feet on the ground. If I could lay on it, if I had a blanket, I'd lay on it. Very important for you to feel relaxed and held by Mother Gaia as she helps you to heal. So please get out on Mother as much as you can. If you're in a cold area where you can't lay on her, at least wrap yourself around a tree and feel, because the trees are wisdom keepers. Feel their information flow you and the healing that comes through them from their roots, as above, so below. Allow yourself to be in a space and place of quiet. There are other things you can do that I won't say on here, just for certain reasons. I will post that privately. There is on my new platform in Keleena's Cosmic Academy, there is a free membership where you can go on, and it's got a community membership, so I'll post some of the things on there as well. Certain things you just can't do on here. So let's do the activations. There are other things you can do for your nervous system, whatever takes you into calm, whether it's a meditation, it's swimming, it's exercise, move. For some of you, you will need to move your energy in a light way, and then for others, they're not even able to move at all. But please utilize the salt water, the salts in your water, whatever is going to bring you some kind of calm for your body. Listen to the language of light. Listen to tones. Listen to vibrations. Listen to love. Open your heart. Now align. Say it. I now align and drop into my divine sacred heart. Be in that space and place where you are anchored into that divine feminine, that energy, and get your feet on God at the same time. Allowing yourself to be all that you are. La Hanamakia Nasutaa. Nahanara dunya som hanakalya pa amapunya hama Madakut in aras am ur an ira umka mer itir ana manaskira na amor shay markhuna marhain kiasa ukutu tasha una nini uma anana May. All right. We'll see if there's more language of light in a little bit. So, ascension symptoms. A lot of you are experiencing ascension symptoms right now. That is one thing that is going to happen up and down through your process. Some of you are having heavy headaches. That is you to get out of the mental mind. You need to just drop in your heart and step out of the analytical mind and just allow yourself to be. So if you're having those headaches, it's that push to stop over-analyzing, to stop thinking, get off that to-do list. There's some of you who are having, you can't sleep at night. If you can't sleep at night, utilize the time to meditate. My guides used to wake me up years ago. I mean, years ago. It's really, shh, don't tell anyone. All the time, 3:33 in the morning, 3:33 in the morning, 3:33 in the morning. It's they're very important numbers. 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:44. But waking me up, and then so you tap in and connect with spirit, and bring through the information that needs to come through for you, for what you may need along your journey. Go in and meditate, and then when you're done, write it down immediately and see what you receive. There's so much happening right now. So if you can't sleep, utilize your time wisely. You can always catch up on sleep later. Some of you are not sleeping as much as you used to, and so you're asleep, but that is because your vibration and frequency is raising. And when your vibration and frequency raises, the body doesn't need as much sleep. You're holding more light within you. It's the crystalline process that we are going through. So, other symptoms could be nausea, because remember, I have taught this for years. I've taught this. I used to teach this for free on Facebook, but they took all the videos and understand what they represent, because your chakras are connected to the different things you're going to be feeling. Understand the shadow side and the light side of it, because if you're out of balance in it, that's going to cause you to have to look and reflect to go in and heal that part. That's why you're having the purging process, so that you can bring yourself into balance. The other thing that these comets and the comet and the eclipses is bringing is to push you more into balance. Again, I had said that 2025 is the year of coming into balance. I've been saying that since I did that YouTube video live. It is still up there. It's in the live section for 2025. It is all about balance. There's codes, there's sacred geometries, there's informations, all. You can go back, and if you didn't watch that video yet at all, go back and watch it. But it gives you the information on how to get there, how to obtain that, and what the focus is for this year. Restoring ourselves and bringing ourselves into balance, to be the light beings that we are, to be these beautiful multidimensional beings that have come to the earth to do what we came here to do. I almost said in full force, because that's the information I'm getting. They're saying in full magnetism as well, is really essential to us and our service upon this planet. Everyone is coming in here with a different service. Everyone is coming in here with different modalities and abilities, as you've all had different experiences on this planet from different lifetimes. So remember, as I've always said, you're activating that which in you to become the best version of yourself now. You're needed. So don't turn your back on who you truly are and what you're here to become. Mariana Maka. Ascension symptoms could also be anything that has to do with the intestines, the colon, having to run to the restroom all the time. It's your body is going through a release of releasing. When you hold on to things, those of you that are overweight, you hold on to things in that way. You're obstructing your body. It is baggage. If you want to have it, you don't use the bathroom enough, you're blocking those lower chakras. So it's from the solar plexus down. You're creating things for the women that are having issues with menstruation and stuff. You're holding things there, either with the sacral, on the root. There's so much going on. I've talked about this many times. I've taught this on my mastery classes. I had so many videos for free, even the ones that are way back from 2015. I believe there's information on those. But, you know, this is the process, and I have to keep repeating some things because some of you are just waking up now. So for some of you, it will sound repetitive, but also for some of you, you didn't listen when I gave this information 10 years ago. It's a lot of you that are going, oh, right. Thank you, Keleena. Oh, I didn't listen before. Oh, you were right. Well, I don't bring stuff through that I can't bring through a lie. My sacred voice is activated with the Hathorian codes of light and the connection to source. That's that energy of the sacred voice. Nakiantama. The other thing I want to say is there's so many of you that have been working on planting seeds and having stuff to come into fruition. It's happening. It is absolutely happening. I am proof of it. I got the download for the Mary Magdalene cards 5.5, actually a little more than 5.5 years ago. Yeah, about 5.5 years ago. It was May 2020. They are finally here. These are her declarations, and they are so powerful. Even for me, I pull on my gauze. I am so excited that they are finally here. So the seeds that you have been planting, please stay positive with them. It is going to come. The things that you've been trying to create, it is going to happen. But you have to release the old to allow this stuff to happen. You have to stay into that positive momentum. What else are we going to get here for September, please, Spirit? And I'm going to ask the nature keepers, because I feel eyes on me right now. Yeah, I hear you. The fairies are saying we are here, Mama. Let me see if there's anything else Spirit wants to bring through. The nature spirits, the devas of the water. This is the place where the deva of the water, where I first worked with her, and that activated the deva within me. It is a freedom through purification that allows the soul to utilize their divine wisdom, their intelligence that is in connection to and with the laws of nature that reside or dwell within the self. Remember who you are. Lahana Maturia Mayana Maki. I am. Okay, and as I get that, I see my ruby ray with the gold around it. The ruby rose and the gold. So I'm going to ask you, after you watch this video, when you receive all the codes, watch Magenta's video. I don't know how to get a hold of her, but also I have my conversations from my friend Paul that I worked with back in 2018, and how my name is Keleena, K-A-L-I-N-A, which Keleena is the purifier, the natural light body, and that's what my name in light language is spelled, K-A-L-I-N-A. I still have the conversations from him in screenshots, and the only reason I spelled it Keleena is because it kept the part that was how I was named as a child. So it is her of the natural light, which is my name, Keleena, of the natural light. So watch her video. You're gonna be shocked when it totally completely describes exactly what I do in synchronicity that this comet is bringing. And I don't say this from ego, I say this in complete shock myself, because I've gotten so many messages from people and emails saying, have you seen her video? And I don't, as I've said before, I don't watch other people's stuff. After I do my own stuff, then I will kind of go through. My dear sister Claire sent a video as well from someone who does cards, but I haven't watched that about the comet. But it is a shocker. That video is a shocker. And we, again, remember that you are one of those stars up there in this physical form. You are that light. You are that brilliance. And you're here to shine your light and be who you are in creation. Mahona Mariana Krasma Santatura Namaera. Netanyara Nashkiata Nerekrotas Narotundana. Mariana Mayana Aki. Many blessings. For those of you that are wondering where there's more light language, it happened somewhere else in the video. There's light language in the beginning, there's light language in the middle, and there's this little bit at the end here. So if you're one of those people that scrolls through just to get the codes, you're never getting everything. So please know that you're missing a whole lot. Because the tones that come through my voice when I'm talking on the information that comes through is dropping little codes of light so that your cells actually wake up at the next level, because it goes through the DNA at the cell level. So make sure you watch the video, or it's just not going to do anything for you. You'll get the codes, but you won't get anything else. I cannot believe this video is an hour. Actually, it's probably less than an hour, because we were messing around with here trying to figure out how to work it. But I will be doing something during the eclipse. I am, not during the eclipse, I apologize. During the equinox, I will be having an online webinar, because I am asked by the, I've known for months since I went to Hawaii, and I was posting with all of you, Glastonbury, Portugal, you know, Hawaii, where to do an event from, and I knew I needed to do an event for this coming fall equinox. I will be doing that one online at the moment, because there's a little bit of, you know, stuff going on in the world right now, and it's actually going to be connected to the comet. So the codes at that comet, I'm going to actually speak them through. I'm going to channel them and bring these activations, and they're going to give you more powerful, it's going to be more powerful when it comes through me, is what I was shown. But I've known since way back then that I was going to be doing this. and I just didn't know if it was going to be in person or what. So it is going to be online for now, and I can reach more people that way. So that will be coming, that webinar will be coming for this month for the equinox. I feel also that this comet is definitely connected to, I said this before because I keep seeing all of the birds in the sky just before the comet was discovered, and I did say I believe it is connected to the indigenous, the bird tribe. I've talked about this, so, and I didn't pop up my August video, sorry about that, but those that have been on my private teaching platform know. I'll put the new platform link below, so stay aligned, make sure you stay aligned, because everything that is coming, everything that is changing, everything that is transforming is part of your transfiguration. Oh, there's a beautiful elemental up in the sky, it's so cute. It looks like a little, it has a little, like a baby lion. Yeah, it's got the nose and oh, it's so cute. I love this place. I did so much work here. Anyways, many blessings to all of you. Please stay in your hearts. Know that there's going to be a lot of emotions coming up. Oh, the number 9. That's what I wanted to cover. They just showed me the 9th of September is a 9999 day. It is very potent in endings, and here we are with these eclipses again. So there's like so much happening for releasing. It can be very dramatic for some people, and I believe the number 9 is also connected to Mars, which is warring, so warring within yourself. So please, on that day, try to take some time just for you. I don't know if I'm going to do something on the platform or not, because I do have clients that day. If I have time, I will. But it is a very potent day of endings for new beginnings. We are in the 9 year. It is the 9th month. It is the 9th day. But also, it's the universal 9. So that's why you get 4 9s. And then you can keep multiplying everything, and you're still going to get 9 that whole day. So it's like a 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So there's a lot of 9s this month, okay? Every time you're on a day that adds up to the 9s, it's going to be a 9 day, and it's going to be a massive month of ending things for new beginnings. And then we are in this 9 year, we are in that hermit year, for you to stay within, you know, the self, do whatever you can, be on the earth, meditate, do things that keep you in the quiet mind and allow you to be in that space and place that help you to calm the nervous system, to calm the mind. Use breath work. If you do yoga, you know, whatever, swimming is really good, because swimming, you have to use breath, you have to use lungs, okay? Any kind of exercise that allows you to get deep breath into the lungs. There's so many things you can do. So I wish you all a beautiful month. For those of you that are on the Patreon light language level, I will see you tomorrow on the full moon. We'll be doing some stuff with the full moon eclipse and activating you to speak, and some other things as well. So I will see everybody then. Many blessings, everyone, from the Nature Metro Parks in Ohio. Many blessings from the elementals and the realms of the consciousness of the fairies and the dragons and the gnomes and the unicorns. As I sit here, I can feel them all around me. All right, many blessings, everyone. I will see you soon.